Hello YouTube, it is Queen Pam Elon QP of the Ashy Hands, and I'm here today to show you some things I've been buying inspired by other artists. The first ones I'm going to show you were inspired by Patti Parish, and she has been doing a lot of scripting that Robin McClendon has also been doing, and I went to look for some of the script, some of the Asian script, and then I thought hieroglyphics, because hieroglyphics would also be nice, and I found that's upside down. These two stamps on VivaLasVegas. Also, while I was on VivaLasVegas, I found these ladies. Harriet Tubman at the bottom, and scribbly women, I believe, are the other, by another artist, and they were all on a plate. The plate had that word on it and a couple of other really bad words that I don't like. So I set them aside. That was the first one. This was one more scribbly lady and another fun face. And then it says, that was also on that plate with the other ladies, as were those. But then this baby of an Asian script stamp. It's all one stamp there, all that big. A little tiny stamp. I don't even know if you can see it. It's so tiny. And then another tiny one, which will be fun. Another one here. And this long one. Another long one. With the little on the side. So I'm pretty excited to get to play with them. Okay. I think that's all that was inspired by... No, there's one more thing. I got my tiny, I think on his website, I'm going to, let's not put my name there. Let's see if we can put his information without mine. Yep, his website's there, and he makes these by hand, and it is really tiny, and I plan to use it for scripting. He sends a nice letter that tells you how to care for the brush, because it's natural hair and I believe bamboo, and so you want to condition it when you use it. So that was all that Patti Parish inspired. That is not true, because yet again, she was using a stamp by Apter, and I went on Top Flight Stamps and got it because it's from Paper Artsy. This is the one she was using, and this one. But I also liked this one. Maybe that was a little quick, so I'll come back. In case, also, if you want to get the name of them, because the numbers are on there. And then this one. And this one. And this one. And while I was there also, I really like Lavinia stamps. And this was really tiny. I had no idea it was tiny, but I should have, because it was $1.99 US. And so, yeah, if I put that, like, we pretty much know what the size of a stamp pad is. It's really tiny. But it'll be cute in the background. So that, I really think I'm through with, the Patti Parish inspired purchases. I think so. So then the next purchase came from Creations by JSheri. And she used this in one of her last videos. And actually, she used it on a live. And it is a pretty cool book. So I'm going to zoom in. See if I can zoom in some more. Yeah, I can. So you guys can get a look at it. And I'll set that there so maybe I don't go off frame. So it's the Color Scheme Bible by Anna Starmer. And what it is, it's got color swatches for the majority of it, and that's why I bought it. And of course it's got how to use it, and then a really good explanation, because the majority of the pages are like this. And so you get color-coded bullets corresponding to the color chapter that you're in. Those are there. I'll come really up close so you can get a good look at what's here. And then number 2, mood enhancing words. So number 2 on this one, it says a palette inspired by country wildflowers. And then number 3, the inspiration behind the color choices is gone into detail in this section. And then 4, this is the theory behind the interior design style. And so that's down here. And then 5, the main color is this big swatch in the background there. And then 6, so alongside the main hue are some slightly differing tones of the same color. And they're here. And number 7, accent colors here and here, and a highlight color. So the way I plan to use this is like in my art journaling, because I get stuck on my favorite colors quite a bit. So the book is broken up, you can tell here, by the colors. So, and it goes into after color theory and color with confidence, deciphering the rainbow, which is color theory, and then color and mood, it talks about that. Colors to suit you are on that page, so you can pick, and it goes into why and how. Color and mood, how light affects color, mood creating light, color and emotions, which was interesting to me. Pinks are fun, reds are passionate, orange stimulate creativity, yellows are welcoming and sunny and can also help the brain work better. Greens represent nature, blues are connected to sky, and violets are stimulating and sexy. So I won't go through the whole book, but if we just, so I can flip to a page and say, this is the orange and brown section, and then I can match my paints up to that and use them either when jelly printing or doing an art journal page. And I think that's going to be so cool, because I get stuck on pink and orange because I like pink and orange, and especially like them together. I also like that. I'm not really a green person. Even though this is in the blue section, those greens would probably never get used unless I'm painting some flowers or something. So that's a flip through. And so I want to thank Creations by JSheri and for that. And I believe that might be all that was inspired. I got this from Stampin' Up, and it is a stamp chamois. It's not the microfiber kind. It's more spongy, and you wet it and then you use it, and it worked pretty well. I have another stamp cleaning tool coming from, I'm not gonna remember, so I'm not even gonna bother. When it comes, I will show it to you, and we will put the two of them to their test, because I got this new one still. I'll leave it new until the other one comes. Last thing I wanted to talk about, oh no, more stuff that Patti Tolley Parish inspired. I bought the small kit, the sampler size of, they call it the mini dealio of Swellegant. And if you search for that name, you'll come up with their website. And it is a sample of all of the metal coatings, all of the patinas, and all of the dyes. There's even a prep and a finish sample in here, but these samples are so tiny. I will have to decide really quick. I'll have to play with these really quick. And they're very similar to 10 Second Studios patina paints. I'm not sure if that's what they were called. They're not sold anymore, but I have a bunch of them, and I'm going to compare the two of them and see which from this I need to buy bigger, which colors I like. I don't think I'm going to be enjoying any of the dyes, but they will, you never know. As soon as I say that, I'll probably not like them. I've been looking at a lot of Creativation 2020 videos, and I put in my pre-orders. I liked Dina Wakely's spray paint, sprays. I'm just going to say sprays because they're permanent. I've been looking for permanent sprays and trying to make my own for years. And besides the Marabou ones, I hadn't found any that were permanent when, that I could art over. But so I'm looking forward to them and some other things from Creativation. What did you guys see that you liked? If you have any questions on any of the things that I bought, please let me know. And in the comments below, I'd appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. I'm trying to get my subscriber viewership up, my subscribers up, so I can go out and do live videos from like the Hobby Lobby or the Tuesday morning here in Louisville. So, as always, I leave you in the hands of the Creator, and thanks for sharing your time with me.